Greetings, demons, and welcome to a Minecraft World Tour video. So, yeah, this is something that I don't know if I've ever done before, or at least I've done it on stream for GM a few times, because we have a few GM worlds, but, yeah, this is my realm. This is, Fierton. I don't really know what else to say, but yeah, I'm just gonna walk through everything, and, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. I've put a lot of time into this world along with a few of my friends, and technically this isn't an open world, but I will like invite people if they ask and stuff. So it's like, there's a lot of people could and probably will at some point pass through here. But I guess the best place to start is what I've numbered number one, the store and supply building. So this is the first like proper building that was ever put here. It's changed a reasonable amount since the very start. I'm going to show you the little board at the start. Ignore the pink signs. That was one of the other members that's done that. But members board. It's currently. I don't list everyone that joins the world. I just list people that are active. So currently it's me, Tristan, and Thomas. So yeah, me, Trinity, and Noble. It was actually founded this year, but in May. It was founded in the beta, hence the fact that there's another portal here. This is actually natural, which seems so dumb to say, but yeah, this is completely a natural structure, and there's actually, underneath this ground, it's all hollow, and it's because I was clearing out all the overworld netherrack. This netherrack has been added by Thomas because I think a creeper blew up or something. Something happened anyway, that meant that he had to fill the floor, and he just had netherrack at hand. But, yeah, into store and supply. So most of these signs are actually pretty new. At first we just have a little crafting / smelting room with an ender chest in it. And yeah, it's all set up. That's just there because there was a furnace there at one point. I just had to move it. But yeah, there's just a lot of smelting, a lot of chests, a lot of various things. You know, you got your smoker. This corner is a blast furnace. I don't know why this is here, honestly, because it should be with the villagers, but I'll sort that out later. Fire, all that stuff. We've got a map chest, and then this is the proper storage area, so everything is labelled with a item in an item frame. We do have a number of brewing stands just everywhere, because we do make a lot of potions. And that is the first, actually no, I think there's two outside the door, but that is the first interior banner you'll see. There's a lot of them. That's obviously the banner for the pillager raids. Upstairs there are more chests, only some of them I've actually got stuff in them, 2 of them currently. And we do have some beds in here just in case. And yeah, nice little balcony area that you can look over everything. You know, a good view of everything, to be fair, though there's a lot of stuff that way as well. But that's why this window exists. We also do have, I'm not going to use it, but we do have a soul sand pathway. It goes pretty far out. I currently don't have my soul speed boots because they are, well, I'll just show you. They're in a bit of disarray. They're about to die, and I can't really be bothered. I need to fix them at some point. But yeah, then up this ladder we have an attic area which has a bed, some more storage, another furnace, a lot of crying obsidian, TNT, and hay. There's also an ender chest and whatever this is supposed to be. I don't actually know what block it is, but it's there. And there's another hopper. Right, so going out the back of here, this is the main tree farm. It's the biggest one we have. We have a few though, and yeah, it's pretty good. This is an ongoing project that I've been working on for a very long time. I've not really got that far. It is a 2x2 chunk. I'm digging out a 2x2 chunk area, so I believe it's. I want to say it's like 60 by 60 or some nonsense like that. I don't think it is actually, but yeah, it's 2 chunks by 2 chunks, and it's taking forever. The edges on this side aren't done. The edges on this side are done, and then if I go over here, I think there's a stairway this side. Yeah, there's like a stairway up this side, and then I think this side's completely done. I know this one's very shallow as well, but yeah, ongoing project. It gets very tiring very quickly, especially when you're having to go through so many like pickaxes and stuff. But it's always fun. And now I'll take you to the second numbered house, even though it was the first one you saw, which is the safe house, which, yeah, it's just a room with beds in it. There's nothing else. I probably should put some chests in here or something, with some basic loot, but, yeah, it's just a bedroom, basically. and it's for if you don't have a house, if if you're just visiting and you just need to go somewhere that zombies can't get to you and stuff. Perfect place. We do have a cobblestone generator, Nether portal, obviously. Cactus farm is just on the edge, but it's very small. And yeah, that's about it. Over here we have a broken fishing area. I don't know what's happened there. In this chest is probably just fish, yeah. A lot of fish. Then coming over to here, we do have paths, but I don't really use them. This is number 3. This is Trinity's like home base. This entire area is his, which is kind of ridiculous. Once upon a time, this was. I'll pick that up. Once upon a time, this was like a mountain, and he just flattened it and turned it into. Originally, it was supposed to be like there was like a farm over here. Obviously, you can see all his chickens. And then he just randomly came up to me and was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna make a castle." And yeah, he's made a start. It actually looks decent from certain angles, I will admit. But yeah, his bed's there, and then he's got his little automated farms. So there's a lag machine over here, which he calls he calls it a sugarcane farm, but I mean, how effective it is up to you guys. And then there's an automated wheat farm, which is not a lag factory because it's. I don't even know if it works. I don't really want to test it, but at the same time, yep, it works. Let's turn that off. Yeah, it's a lot of things. You have to replant it yourself. I'm not going to do that yet. I'll do that later, though. Don't worry, I won't leave it for him to do. But yeah. Then at the very end of here, this goes on for quite a while. I always forget. This is actually a distance to go. That just continues on into nothing. It kind of just stops. I just had extra blocks, and then this is our weird Nether portal. So this one is basically the main Nether portal glitched out, and another one spawned over here. So it's now just kind of a beacon tower sort of thing. And there's another ender chest. We have a lot of ender chests everywhere, and it's mostly just because we have an excess of obsidian, and there's not really any other use for it. So without making like 50 Nether portals or a giant Nether portal, which, come to think of it, that might be a cool idea to do. Yeah, it just ends up being so much simpler just to just make Nether chest, ender chest even, and yeah, then you've got storage. Tristan literally he carries a silk touch pickaxe just so that he can carry a ender chest with him. It's kind of insane. But yeah, moving past the main area, we do actually have a few mules and a few horses and a few donkeys. I say a few horses and a few donkeys, but there's only one of each. But we have a few mules. Here is our defective bee farm because Tristan didn't make sure there was bees in it before he took it. Bamboo farm and then berry bushes behind that. This is the entrance to our mine. I will show you that later. Our very basic farm, and I wonder, is that Thomas that's done that, or is that an Enderman? Because I know both can do that. But yeah, the Ender Egg is supposed to be over there. I'll show you that in a second. We have a little lookout tower, which Tristan lovingly calls the sniper tower. Yeah, I don't know. I had extra jungle wood, so I just made that. Over here we have the Triumph area, the accomplishments. And yeah, the Ender Dragon egg should be on there, but obviously it's over there currently. We have Wither Skull, regular skeleton skull, golden apple. That's a village map, that's a treasure map. I forgot what these are called, but I like them in this texture pack. That's a bottle of XP, we've got bell. This is a full set of armor, that's chain, another ender chest. We do have a few various things from the Nether and End. British flag, of course. And another pillager banner. So that's always cool. This is very much a work in progress thing. This is my current project. And it is supposed to be, by the end of it, it will look more like a lighthouse than it currently does. It currently just kind of looks like a mess. It's going to look like a lighthouse though by the end of it. I need to put top on and stuff and light and fill in the rest of the gaps. But yeah, it's an interesting project in my opinion. I enjoy doing it. Over here we have like a Stonehenge type thing, just like a structure made out of a ton of mossy cobble. And then over here we actually have the exit to Thomas's base. I'm going to show that in a minute. First, this is the enchanting room. Just the standard enchanting room. Once again, end chest. We've got stock of everything. All the chests outside are for either enchanted gear or enchanted books. Or just random nonsense. I knew that chest existed. I'm going to sleep quickly before we continue this. Because I know that despite the fact that this is very well lit generally, there are a lot of issues when it comes to nighttime that I don't really want to deal with when I'm not wearing any armor. I mean, I could put on some armor actually. I'll put on my my worthless diamond armor. But yeah, the enchanting room is. A lot of people complain that it's kind of out of the way, but I mean, based on everything else, it's kind of central, so I don't really see the issue. I'm not going to go all the way to the top of this, but you can probably figure out this goes all the way to the world limit, and then it's a slime block. So this is for the achievement, as well as just fun. We do have a few other levels, we just closed them off because of the fact we were working on the achievement. Then we're on to building number 4. So this is the storage overflow. This one is going to be absolutely rammed with chests at some point. Currently, we just have cobblestone, dirt, gravel, grass, sand, and I think this one has something in it. No, it doesn't. But yeah, some of these chests are getting pretty full. You know, some of them are pretty empty. This one I think only has it only has 2 stacks of things. But yeah, this is basically the overflow for anything that we want but doesn't fit in that house. And most people don't actually use this one once again in the chest. Yeah, it's a nice one. It's meant to look like an actual chest. Whether it does or not, in this texture pack it doesn't really, but it kind of does in the regular texture pack, so I don't know, it's a difficult thing. Going back down here, this is just a random pyramid type structure. That's actually a spawn point from the Nether. I forgot what they're called, but I think it's like a spawn anchor or something. And that's all bone blocks around it. Then following along the path, I'll take you to that one next. But we have tree farm, and then up here we actually do have a Nether. I'm gonna call them Nether tree farms. I know they're mushrooms technically, but yeah, it's a Nether tree farm. They do have to be grown using bone meal, but they grow here. That's fine. It's the reason why we have stuff like this, which is the Nether village house. This is just a classic village house. It does have this in it for some reason, but yeah, it's just a classic village house made out of nether materials, so that's quite nice. We have a row of every wood in the game. Then over here is the shooting range, which is where the zombie head is, because it used to be over there in the accomplishments. I moved it onto here just to have variety, so it wasn't 2 skeletons. And then down here, yeah. This is my mob spawner, which doesn't really work. Let's see if there's anything here. No, there isn't. But, yeah. It used to be a dropper, that's why it's so low. And now it's kind of trash. But, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And yeah, this is as a water elevator, which is always nice to have. I often fall down it, but I don't really come here that often anymore, because we do have a proper spawner, which I'll show you in a minute. Going back over here is my house. So, first off, I know it doesn't quite look right. That is supposed to be a Minecraft clock. It's very simplified, and it doesn't quite look right, but that's what it's supposed to be. We have berry bushes, and number 5. Just my little personal, smelting area and stuff. It's pretty open. I haven't really done much here. There's a few missing blocks and stuff. Chests everywhere, more ender chests, because, they're everywhere. If we go upstairs, I do have a little open balcony with a soul fire, which is very nice, like the blue flame. One of these lights. We got a white banner, because I surrender constantly. We have an actual Minecraft clock, though, obviously a texture pack. Another ender chest. My bed. Then, if we go upstairs, this is the attic area, which normally has creepers in it, but doesn't currently. There's some doors here for some reason. And then there's a little area up here, which serves no purpose, but it exists. And you can see the clock from in here. So, yeah. It doesn't look too much like a clock, but I think you can understand where I'm going with it. So yeah, that's my house. I can never get out of it in time, but yeah. And then I'll take you over to the final building, which is number 6, and it is Tom's. It's nobles. So I do have them all labelled with who they are for and stuff. This went a bit overboard with the bushes. He does have a birch farm, because obviously birch is the main structural block, but yeah, he doesn't really do much on his house. He mostly works in the mines and stuff, so yeah, it's pretty far off being finished. But I mean, it looks decent, to be fair. And he does, you can see out there, he does have some dogs. I think one of them is called Perry, because I named it. I don't know if the others have names. One of them definitely called Perry. If I can... Yeah, that one's Perry with the orange collar, and then the other two are unnamed. Yeah, we don't really name animals too much. We do have a lot of name tags, though. We could probably name a few of them. But, yeah, that's it for this, like, overworld area. There's nothing actually built in the Nether, but I'm going to show you the mine area. So, all stairs down here. There used to be a villager in here. I don't think he's there anymore, which does remind me, before I go down, there is villagers, I did say about it earlier, and they are in the most awkward place imaginable. They are just behind this pink glass, which means that I have to figure out a way to, Oh. You're still here? There was one there. Well, Tom is not going to be happy about that. Right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Oh, the ladder's gone. What happened? Oh. Right, there we go. Cool. Right, anyway, back to the mine. So the mine is made out of blackstone from the Nether, because it's Nether update. And, yeah, fully staired off. It goes pretty deep down. We have multiple mine levels, some pretty deep mines as well, so this one's kind of useless. We don't really use this one too much. But then this one and this one are the main ones we use. This one goes on pretty far, especially that way goes like a few thousand blocks or something. And that way goes a few hundred. That goes actually underneath the 2x2 chunk area, so that's pretty cool. And then if you go a little bit further down... Oh, no, it's not a little further down. It's on this level. And over here, we do have another soul sound pathway, which isn't complete. And obviously, I don't have my soul speed boots on. But we do have a track, and it takes a very, very long time. Like, you don't understand how long it actually takes. So I am going to skip this section. But just know, it goes on at a very long time. Like, pay attention to my first coordinate. And then when I cut back, you'll see how far this actually goes, and it's minecart speed, minimum minecart speed, so it's not very fast. And we have reached the end, so yeah, it takes a good while. It's not the most fun trip ever, but yeah, once you're here, it's actually pretty decent. So I'm just going to put some torches down here. I've been meaning to do it for a while. So all the way down here, we have our Nether farm, which yeah, is literally only here because Tristan, who does most of the like potion brewing, likes to be AFK down here, and that's legitimately the only reason that it's here. It's just because it will grow while he's here. So down here is the actual drop point where you can punch the zombies, because through here is our spawner. We do have a little AFK box so you can just sit in, which is quite nice. Oh, that's what, that one's got a shovel, and that one's got a gold crown. That's pretty cool. And then we've got an infinite water source just in case anything breaks. And another enchanting room with 2 anvils in it. The only reason it has 2 anvils is because I forgot there was an anvil down here and brought one. And it just kind of stayed here. So, yeah. I don't think this is maximum. I think it might be actually. I think this gives you 30. I don't have anything to throw in quickly. Oh, wait, I do. Yeah, I'll give you 30. But yeah, it's a very... very basic room, very basic. I wish there was light in here, honestly, but it probably would affect this. And at the end of the day, the main reason that we're here is just for this. You can just, you know, punch them a few times, they drop things, give you XP. We've got a lot of armor, and that's actually why there's a furnace system here. This is literally for, there's nothing in it. It's for making gold and iron nuggets from all the armor stuff that isn't enchanted. You would throw it into that chest and it gets smelted. Which, how much? There's only 54 blocks. I need to top that up. But yeah, you might see the lava falling. There's a lot of lava around here. And we do have a little cave area over here where there obviously is lava. And yeah, there's also a llama or alpaca, whatever, a zombie as well. Oh, hello, Houdini. Houdini. Oh, there's two of you. I do have a sword. I do have a decent sword as well. I can like two-shot them. I can actually I probably one-shot them if I jump, but I can't bother. But yeah, that is literally everything, unless I'm very mistaken. I didn't show you Thomas's base, which was the underground one, but believe me, it is nothing special. No offense, Tom, but my God, he needs to work on it. But yeah, otherwise that's it for this tour. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, subscribe if you're around here. I make videos like this. Well, not like this, but I make videos every single day. So if you subscribe, you'll see them every time I upload them. I hope this wasn't too boring. I know this was probably a longer video than most. But I just wanted to, walk around the world and just talk about it a bit. So, that's it for this video. And, yeah. Bye!
Lunar rainbow flag, happy pride, rabbit with facts. Streamer, let's play, they them out like dinosaurs. FNAFN, troll, not the leader of a cult. Rabbit with sax, it's Lunar.